Hello, welcome to how to increase your mental fitness in 15 minutes a day for 8 weeks. Now, what do I mean by mental fitness? Well, what mental fitness means is the ability to automatically respond to setbacks and challenges in a positive, resourceful way rather than a negative and unresourceful way. Now, where it all stems from is latest research based on four disciplines here. So there's neuroscience, cognitive behavior, positive performance, and performance science. And in all of these areas, there have been thousands of experiments conducted which lead to these findings that I'm going to outline today. This was all covered in a book by Shirzad Chamine a few years ago called Positive Intelligence. So what happens is we've basically got two main parts of the brain. We've got the survival part of the brain, which is the more primitive bit, and we've got the thrive part of the brain, which is the more human bit, the neocortex, etc. Now, because we spend so long as children, first of all, we need protecting in childhood. So therefore, we habitually err towards being cautious, the survival brain. And in terms of evolution, it was the same. We were sort of vulnerable animals, I'd say. So basically what it means, every time you hear a bush rustle, for example, there might be a lion or a tiger behind it. So because of that, we've developed caution, survival, fight or flight. And the way the brain works is that if anything challenging occurs, then we're 3 to 1 likely to resort to sort of negative thinking, fear, caution, unadventurous, out inside our comfort zone, rather than to take a chance to thrive by leaving our comfort zone and taking positive, proactive action. And we develop these habits during childhood, but it's there sort of evolutionary wise as well. And they are habits, they're called neural pathways. What happens is a certain thing happens and we habitually think in certain ways using certain parts of our brain. Now, you can only really change that by changing your thought patterns. And your thought patterns are governed by 3 mental muscles. Just like your physical deeds are governed by your physical muscles, the way we think is governed by our mental muscles. And the 3 main mental muscles are the ability to intercept and spot yourself going into this survival negative mode, the fear, the caution, the suspicion bit here. The ability to control yourself and the ability to actually use the thrive part of your brain and to develop all those parts of your brain. And the only way you can actually do this, it's no good just sort of having it explained to you or reading about it, because there's an 80-20 rule, which effectively says that changing this is 20% about knowing about it, but 80% about actually habitual exercises which build these 3 muscles, which then mean that automatically you will, when you get a setback or a challenging set of circumstances, you'll automatically go into a resourceful state, the thrive part of the brain, rather than an unresourceful state, the survive part of the brain. So the way you build these muscles, it's just like exactly the same as a physical exercises. So if you wanted to build your body up and improve yourself at physical sports, you go to the gym, you do physical exercises. Well, you can do exactly the same here. You can build yourself up to a level of fitness that enables you to control this and to access your resourceful thrive part of your brain. And then once you've done that, what you would do is you would maintain that level of fitness, but you'll see techniques that will enable you to do that. Now, with physical exercises, if you had to go to the gym every time to exercise, then okay, you can do that, but it becomes more restrictive. And it's the same with mental exercises. If you have to go into a certain room to meditate, which works and does this for you, or you have to be in a certain place to do other things that work, then it's not really going to work for you, because you're not, if you're in a business meeting or working all day, it's not going to happen. But there are certain exercises you can follow, which is a program which lasts between 6 and 8 weeks. And these exercises take 15 minutes a day. And they're dead easy to do. It's just that you need to be shown what to do in the right sort of sequence and order. And you need to sort of have a program that means you actually do it and record your progress. But without doing these exercises, you won't actually achieve the results. So if you were interested in finding out how you could do 3 minutes worth of exercises, 15 minutes worth of exercises on average for 6 to 8 weeks, then get in touch. And that way you'll be able to build these 3 mental muscles up, which is 80% of what you need to be able to do. And, you know, the explanation that you'll get will be the other 20%, which will enable you, when anything challenging happens, you will be able to automatically go into your positive emotions, you know, belief and outside your comfort zone and take proactive action, rather than into your negative emotions like procrastination and fear and being cautious and suspicious of opportunities, etc. And, you know, the only way you'll actually achieve anything is being able to access and use these thrive parts of your brain. I mean, we all know that. We've done the 20%. We've seen the books that tell us all that, but it's the 80% of actually doing the exercises that enables our brain to automatically and habitually take us up there rather than down here. That's the important bit. So 15 minutes a day, 6 to 8 weeks, a program. And, you know, if you're interested in finding how it might work for you, then get in touch. My email address is bernard@businessroundtableuk.co.uk, or leave a message on Facebook, or leave a message on LinkedIn, or whatever. Hope you found that interesting and useful. It's a brilliant topic area, and, you know, this works. It's backed up, by the way, by thousands of experiments. It's not just someone saying, I've got a good idea, I'm going to write a book. It literally is based on scientific research, and it's based on thousands of experiments which prove it works. So if I've intrigued you enough that you want to know more, please get in touch. Thanks very much for watching.